Hey everyone, welcome back to Thrifted Thursday. I'm so excited to show you guys this thrift haul. This is about as good as the lighting is gonna get today. It is so dark and gloomy outside, but we can definitely make it work. If you guys are joining us for the first time, this is Thrifted Thursday. I show you my thrift haul, what I will be listing on the website, things I'm gonna be keeping in my stash to DIY. You can visit unicorndustdesigns.com, and all of the things that I list on my website always go live 5 minutes prior to me actually premiering this video. I also wanted to know if y'all can please check out the shipping details. If you go to my website, go to the bottom, you will find, does it say shipping or policies maybe? And just check out the new shipping info. I had my first UPS break, unfortunately. So I wanted to get that updated just so everybody knows how to handle that in case it ever happens, because I have a problem, and that is buying glass items. I love glass items. I think they're so beautiful. They're very unique. And I always tell myself, like, don't buy glass items, but I am so drawn to them and I can't help it. So like even in this one, I have a bunch of glass items. So we're gonna hop straight into this haul with this rooster. How amazing is this rooster? Like, what material is that, y'all? Like, I don't know, ABC Distribution Ink. This was at Savers and I was shook because it was only $4.49. Usually anything with birds at Savers is a high ticket item. It's like they know that birds sell. This one was $4.49. It has like a little tiny chips on it. Like, where did it go? Like that little one right there. I don't really see anything else. And it almost looks like it's hand painted. Like just the detailing in that paint is beautiful. So, and it just sits on your shelf like this. So I found that one. Even look at the details in the, like the yellowing in there, the yellow and the tan. So I thought this was a really cool piece for $4.49. I also found, let's go, I think I found, yeah, two more rooster things. This plate, I know some of you display plates. And this plate, sorry, I always do that to you guys, is so gorgeous. I was only able to find, sorry, the light, I was only able to find one of them. There was not a set. It was just one rooster plate. This is American Atler, maybe, at home, Petite Province, porcelain, oven, dishwasher, microwave safe. And the details, I wish this was like an entire set. Somebody would swoon over a set of these, but so gorgeous. It was $2.99. I had to grab it. I thought somebody would love displaying this on like their plate display or a hutch, or I don't know. The colors are absolutely stunning. And that was $2.99 for that plate. And then you guys are gonna think I'm so silly for buying this. Do you see the sparkles? I couldn't help myself. And I even paid $3.49 for it. Yes, I did. I paid $3.49 for this, but only $2.99 for that stunning plate. But I don't know why I thought this rooster, even though it's glittery, like was done well. Like somebody that loves, you know, the farmhouse. It's kind of a little furry. Whenever I find stuff like that, all I do is I get a toothbrush and I kind of just, doesn't look like the glitter is coming off either. But I try to get as much of it off as I can. It's like the hair is sticking to the glitter. Anyways, I found this little guy and I just loved the muted colors on it. It's not all bright and stuff like the one that we saw. And I don't know why I thought the glitter was really well done on it. So I picked it up. I know, I'm crazy. $3.49 for this. I'm putting it over here because it's a little bit in a shadow, but I thought that was fun. You guys are like, I can't believe you spent $3.49 on that. I know. And you know what? Before we get any further, I know a lot of you have been waiting. I put this on a reel if you're following me on Instagram or Facebook. And it is this beautiful vintage bird cage. You guys. So I put on there that I went to my booth at Lewisburg Market Street in Lewisburg, Kansas. And the first aisle we walked down, this was hanging up. And I went to it straight away. And I was like, babe, like this is definitely vintage. This is definitely old. It's all wood and wicker. And the patina on here, do you see like the red, the black? It's gorgeous. And it still works, meaning like just it opens, like the little latch opens right there. And then the trays come out. So there's that one and that one. It's filled with a lot of dust. And it was in great condition. There are a couple things, like for instance, see right there. Now, I have tried pushing this back together, but it's not going anywhere. Like that is not going back together. And I am not going to try and force my hand on it because I do not want to break it. And then the only other little thing is, where are you? Some of like the spindles, right? Like, so you could see it's kind of like chipped off on that one spindle. I'm like trying not to drop this. I was trying to see if there was any other damage to it. Yeah, I mean, it's old. So there's gonna be some wear and tear on this. But y'all, I asked you how much you thought this was worth. And the only thing I could find on it, and I will stick it up right somewhere on this screen. And it is a website. It looks like they just sell bird cages. I'm not sure, but $310 for this vintage wood and wicker bird cage. Now, of course, the one she's pictured does not have the gapped pieces of wood right there, but hers also doesn't have patina like this one does with the red chippy paint. So $310. And I think in her listing, she said that she found it in like London or I don't know where in like the 70s, but $310, you guys, I paid $19 for this. So I need to figure out how we can ship it successfully without damaging it, but I couldn't believe it. First thing I saw, it was $19. I was like, I have to get that. Like, it is too good not to get. So I grabbed it and I could not believe the price when I found it. Like, could not believe it. So there is the bird cage, you guys, that I asked, what is the price? There we go. All right, I got some other quirky things. $3.49 for this cat. I loved, it's made out of wood or something, I don't know. And I loved the chippiness on it. I loved the little smirky green eyes. And I thought it was just a fun piece. This is, I think, metal. Yeah, just thought it was fun. $3.49. I know I got some of you cat lovers out there. So I grabbed that. These I found, which I thought were very interesting. So the pack, I tell you guys, do not skip out on the bags at Savers or any thrift store. These were $6.99 and it almost looks like a little doll set. It's definitely, they're too big. No, are they too big for Barbie? No, I don't think so. It is literally like an entire kitchen set of copper and brass pieces. It has, I feel like I'll be here forever showing you guys all of the pieces, but like, let's see, a little teapot. The lid's probably in here somewhere. Not sure what that is. Maybe a stand for something that's in here. A little pitcher, maybe. I don't know what this one would be. Maybe a sipper, I don't know. Another little, oh my gosh, that's definitely a teapot. So I wonder what this one is, like an oil can, I don't know. A little pot, a base, you guys, I don't know. A pail, maybe a little like shaker, or you got this little pot with the lid. This goes to, I think, that bigger pot. Let's see. Yep, it sits right, or maybe not, I don't know. Okay, we'll mess with that in a minute. This little thing, and another little coffee pot. So some of the stuff doesn't seem to have the lids, if it did have a lid at one time, but like how unique is this little copper and brass, yep, it goes right on top set. How cute. Like if you know anybody that's into miniatures, or I don't think this technically goes with anything, but you know, it'll be in the set. So all of that will be on the website as one little set for you, but it was just a unique, fun item. Again, I will pick it up. If it looks like something that I'm never going to see again, more than likely I am going to grab it at the thrift store. So I found those. I found, you guys, what are these called? Of course now, okay, this little guy went off in Savers and we could not figure out how to turn it off. What do you call these? I don't know. I know you guys will tell me, but it is in a vintage alarm clock and it still works. We know that for sure. Sorry, it clips right there actually. And it is in pristine condition. Like, look at that. It is beautiful, beautiful. You can see, yep, alarm, time, set alarm. So cute. This would be something really nice. I feel like if you have like a son, husband that loves antiques, or is just a very classic man. I mean, even a woman, whatever. But this would be a great gift for a man, I think. And I just couldn't believe oh, don't shake it, Sammy. Don't shake it, because that alarm is loud. And I found that for $2.99, and it was in the bags. So I score with the bag stuff. I love the bags. This is like just random. I have no rhyme or reason. I found these. They're obviously newer because the handles are still wrapped, but super cute cast iron pans. And I thought, like, for the price, you could DIY these or use them as decor or use them to cook on. They were only $1.49, which is crazy because there was like a couple other ones that looked exactly like it next to it, and they were asking $10 for them. So I don't know. I'm not going to ask questions if it's cheap. So $1.49 each for these cast iron, and they even have the plastic on them still. So very new. Love those. What else? It's always like, what do I want to show you next? You guys know I need my energy. Okay, how about this? So somebody bought, I want to say it's Lynette, maybe not, I'm not sure, but somebody bought the matching, I thrifted, sorry, that shadow, this milk glass, this vintage milk glass bowl. No, it wasn't milk glass. It was, I forget what company it is, but I had the little saucer bowls. Are they called saucer bowls? They were the little bowls, whatever. And they were the exact same print and cut. Sorry about that shadow, y'all. I'm like go. Is that not so gorgeous? Oh my gosh. So pretty. I could not believe I found the big version of it. There was no small bowls, nothing else to match it. And the last time that look at even the detail in there. And this was $4.49. And yeah, it's just dirty. I don't know though. It looks like there's some kind of buildup. I'll try getting it off. If you guys could see like the buildup right there. I'll try getting that off, of course, before shipping it, but it may not come off. So $4.49 for that. I grabbed it. This is so beautiful. Like pure white, I feel like, especially in a kitchen. I mean, putting lemons in here, lemons and limes during the summer, oranges with a little bit of greenery sprigs in there. Oh my gosh, that is gonna look stunning. All right, we found these and I grabbed them and I thought I looked them up, but I guess I did not. These are super weighted. I don't know. It says that they're Avon American Heirloom. And they're little candle holders, kind of chamber sticks. And they were very unique. They reminded me of pewter. They have a lot of weight to them. And I really enjoyed the matte look on them. These were $6.99 each. I don't know if I paid too much for them. I have not looked them up. I feel like I did though, because I wouldn't have bought them at $6.99 if I didn't look them up to see like at least if I would get my money back plus some. But I loved the matte finish on them. Loved them, and I love the weight. And I feel like this color could really go with any home decor as well. Sorry, I need to put on my hair. My hair is driving me nuts, y'all. It's so funny talking about the prices, the $6.99. Bree came by, Upcycle by Bree. She came by and she brought me some paint. You know, we were talking just business, and I was like, how much do you spend a week on thrifting? And she told me, and then she's like, how much do you? And I told her, and she's like, oh my gosh, that's so much. And I'm like, but the thing is, where Bree thrifts, her average price is like $1 to $3. Thrifting in my area, the average price of something is at least $4.99 and up. So I do not get like the deals. So I feel like I have to spend more if I want to thrift, because that's just the market that I'm in. And sometimes I could find really, really good prices, but majority of the time, it's not as good as her prices are. So it's just crazy how the prices vary in different locations. So I just thought that was funny. It was something that was, you know, we were talking about. This piece is Christinolm. It almost reminds me of that gravy boat that I had hauled a while back that also had the roses on the side, but I believe that was a different company. This one is in really nice condition. It is just dirty. I'm hoping I could just clean. There's like these dark brown marks. I'm not sure. It looks like somebody actually like used it to cook with, but you can see all of those beautiful details. This would be cute to cook with, or again, use kind of like as a vignette. You could put it on a table side with like a little clock in it, bird, a little candlestick, and that way you can see the display on it as well. That one I found for $4.99. You guys, I wish I could stay away from glass. I really do, but I'm so drawn to it. And I tell myself every time, like, don't go down the glass aisle. Don't. Like, you don't need anything down there. And I could probably buy tons in the glass section. And I reel myself back a little bit. Because I know I keep on apologizing and you guys probably don't care, but the lighting down in the basement, it's like a dungeon. And my husband even put an additional light up here, but then there's this overhead thing right here that blocks the light from that way. So then I try a ring light, but then it creates this crazy shadow. We even have one of those fluorescent ones, but then you can't see my face. It is, I don't know. All right. So I found more of this hammered silver, I believe. And I have found a couple pieces of these and they've sold very quickly. I love how ornate a lot of these are. They're in great condition. You can see all of that beautiful detail. And I did pay $7.99 for it. And for me, that's okay because they sell. These have like the acorn details on them, the beautiful leaves. It's stunning. Look at that. So this one is actually pretty well maintained. That one was $7.99. And then, oh, of course I like put it under a bunch of other things. I found this one as well. This one is a different style. So this one obviously is missing the ladle that would stick out of it. This one actually says hand forged everlast metal. This one, you know what, let me see. Let me see under the tag. Looks like, oh man. Yep, that's what I thought. No, this one is hand wrought Continental, Trade Continental Mark 536. So I think this one is more of the one that I've purchased before. This one is definitely a lot more worn. I'm sure it could be cleaned. However, I am not going to attempt that because I do not know how to properly clean this material. This one was $5.49 and I really liked the hammered handles and the knob up top. And then of course you have the beautiful details of the florals on there. So gorgeous. This would look pretty if somebody has a hutch. Oh, one day I'll have all the things, you guys, all the things to decorate the things with. So that one was $5.49. Again, I've been picking those up because I think one, silver goes very well with any home decor. It's gonna last a long time. And I know that it is a good seller. So I usually pick those up. I found another piece of glass. This one was $4.98, you guys, and I had to. Look at, do you see the detail, the rose and the etched glass in the leaves? Oh my gosh, and it's like a thick handle. It's on each side. And then it has the little rose buds down here. And this is some thick glass. She thick, okay? And this one was $4.98 at Salvation Army. Salvation Army is definitely like a hit or miss. One, there goes Momo as usual. Salvation Army, the one in Overland Park, I don't even know why I continue to even attempt to go there because literally the price tags are like no less than $9.99 and it literally looks like they got trash and threw it on the shelving. The one in Olathe though, they don't have much, but they do have some items and they're at good prices like this piece of glass. So if you do live in the Kansas area, the Olathe Salvation Army is worth checking out. All right, so I really love that glass piece. Like this is gonna look so beautiful with salami, cheese, crackers, all of that goodness is gonna look stunning. And again, you guys, don't forget what I told you. If you are going like to an Easter, you know, dinner or lunch or brunch, going thrifting and picking up something like this, putting your appetizer or like I said, like the cheese and crackers platter and gifting the actual like dish to the person hosting is a great way of, you know, saving the environment, giving something cute and kind and all that good stuff. All right. Y'all know Tina, right? Tina that moderates on here. She's my girlfriend. She lives in Alabama. I saw Arkansas somewhere. No, I didn't. Arkansas is not on here. Anyways, she is my sweet dear friend. And The girl loves her some coffee. Like, she can drink coffee all day, and she don't mess around when it comes to the cups that she drinks her coffees out of. So when we were thrifting, I first saw this big boy. You guys, this thing is huge, okay? And it was hand done pottery. Oh goodness. It is a piece of pottery, and it is signed down below. It's like etched in. It says PJS 1118, and the colors on here were so pretty. I thought this was definitely her vibe, and it was huge. So of course I picked this up for her. It was $3.99. I'm gonna have to send that to her. And then I found her this one. Look at how big this thing is. I love it. It is so big, and I found this and wanted to send it to her because it's the state of Kansas. Obviously, she doesn't live there, but it would be a reminder of how cool I am. Just kidding. But I just thought it would be fun for me to send it to her. And then it has the surrounding states, and then it has the fun, like, different cities and stuff like that. Not mine. It doesn't have Spring Hill. But I found that one for her, and it was $2.49. I thought it was fun. So I'm going to send her those. This one is huge, this white one. Well, they're both huge, but the white one's big. And this one was probably at a boutique, My Place, Kansas. So really cool. And then speaking of mugs, I knew I had more Rooster stuff. It's right here. I found these Rooster, I feel like these are still coffee mugs, right? And the pictures on them were so pretty. Again, like the muted colors, it has some pops, but I loved the kind of muted, the cream color, the soft yellows on this, and the images on the front and the back. And the handles are very ornate. Love that. And they're just stamped China on the bottom, cream inside, and it does not look, usually I check, oh, there's a few little baby, you can't even hardly tell, chips around the edge of that one. None on this one, none on the handles. So I thought those would be so cute. Oh, and those were $1.99 each, which I did not mind paying because of the image was on both sides of the mug, which you don't always find. Let's see, I'll get this one. I don't know if I'm going to list this one because we did find another one. I'll show you in a different haul, and John wants to keep the other one. All right, you guys, comment down below what is like if you're at the thrift store, if you see it, you're always going to buy it, because I feel like my new obsession are these lamps, these oil lamps, because you guys saw me buy that entire collection. I bought another one that I did sell, and right now I have two over there that I still need to show you, and then I found this one. But you guys, how different is this? It is copper, and it is a mini. Even, oh my gosh, like, I just can't with this. Like, what? Oh my God, look it, and it still works. It still works. Oh my gosh, you guys, and I found this, oh, the glass is perfect, everything, I don't know, $2.49. And I'll say it all day, every day, that I do not know how this is only $2.49. But I'm not going to ask questions. You know what I'm saying? Like, yes, please. Gorgeous. It's unique. When am I going to find another mini like this? When am I going to? Oh my gosh. It's gorgeous. And it's copper. Oh, if you guys love copper, make sure to look back at some of my listings, because I still have some copper pots and other unique copper items. Let me also know if it might be more helpful when shopping the website if I kind of broke things up, like copper items, maybe like kitchenware or glassware, you know, things like that. So it's like, okay, I knew I wanted that glass item. I could just click the glass and go from there. Let me know about that. All right, at Turnstiles, I found this, and y'all know we are digging, at least I am, French country. And this had the fleur-de-lis on it. It is just like a thin metal. And then of course, this is for writing with a dry erase marker. It's like a porcelain. And this was from Home Essentials and Beyond Fleur-de-Lis collection. And I paid $2.99 for it. Has a little stand back there. Perfect for somebody that is starting to get into the French country style. All right, are you guys ready for this? So I went to Blessings Abound in Overland Park. Now they are definitely more, they're very educated in their items, and usually they are very pricey in their items. Or I should say not pricey, but they price to like sell like I would, like as a reseller. That's how they are pricing things. Now, sometimes you'll go in and you'll find some pretty decent prices. Now this, I could have paid too much for, but I don't think so. I found this piece of crockery. You guys, look at this. Look at that. Fresh Daily, this stamp. I've never seen an actual like original with a stamp like this. Now it is like cracked. You could see like this has experienced life. This has been through some trials. You know what I'm saying? Like it is chipped here, but you guys, I didn't care. Like that image is everything. Even that cow right there on there. The blue is gorgeous. And this, for being, I believe they're fruit jars. And at one time maybe had a lid, like a cork lid or something. I paid $10 for it, but I've never seen one. I've never seen one in real life. So I picked it up and I will list it. Part of me is like wants to keep it just because I've never seen one before. But then it's like, it's not really my style. So I would just be hoarding just to like hoard because it's cool. Blessings Abound as well. I found these birds for $4 each. They have a little bit of like this flaky shimmer on them, but they also feel like wood or something, and they are distressed perfectly. They have a beautiful shape to them. One is kind of looking straight on, and then the other one is kind of to the side. And I picked them up. I thought for $4 each, they are a really good, decent size bird. And the distressing and the shimmer, or I don't know what this is, but like, it's not glitter. It almost, I don't know. And it's not like holiday-ish, you know what I'm saying? Like if you just love a little shine, this is gonna be for you. So, oh my gosh, look at how cute. Look how cute. Like put this with like a little candle holder, maybe like that high. Oh, and then look what else I found, you guys, that we could put on here as a vignette. Or maybe like this and then something. Nope, don't get ideas. You don't need to keep anything. I also found this nest, and before doing this video, I literally had to talk myself out of keeping it because it is so pretty and very, very well done. Like you could see how it's like spun in there. And this was $3, and it was, the birds were sitting on it displayed, and this was only $3. I snagged it up and I want to keep it, but I'm like, we're not really decorating right now. Like somebody's upstairs sanding the cabinets of the kitchen. So I don't think that I will be able to use it, and there's no point in storing it. So I will be listing that bird's nest. It is so gorgeous. Let's see. Also at Blessings Abound, again, I'm willing, you guys are probably like, oh my gosh, your prices are high. There are some things that I'm willing to pay up for if I think that I could get a return on it, or if it's super unique. I haven't seen it. I don't think you guys have seen it. And I'm starting to learn your guys' styles too and see what you guys are into. And this I thought was so beautiful and unique. This brass handle that looks like a duck, a swan, who knows what it actually is. And then the coloring on this almost looks like a copper, aluminum. I don't know. And it's like, I don't know if this is like worn or if it was meant to. It looks like it was meant to, and it says you made in United Arab Republic. I don't know. I don't know if it's gonna focus. Anyways, I'll take a picture of it for the listing. It was $8 and I saw it in the bookshelf and I was like, I've never seen a chamber stick like that. It's so unique. These scalloped details around the edges and then the details right here. It was stunning. So I paid the $8 for it. You will notice I do pay a lot more for some items than most people, but like I said, if I don't think I'm ever going to see it again, I will pay it and hopefully I'll get my my return back on it. All right, I found more. So I bought these before I listed the other ones that still haven't sold. But you know, who knows? This one is brown bag and it is the stoneware mold. And this one is a rocking horse. I also found Raggedy Ann, but not Raggedy Ann. What is the boy's name? I found him. This one's a decent size. And this one also is brown bag as well. And these have hangers. So I'm assuming somebody actually used these as decor pieces. And I also found this beautiful rabbit one. It is a rabbit kissing her little baby rabbit in a basket. Look at how detailed her dress is. And this one is from a different brand. It says made in the USA, 94. This one was actually $3.99. And this one says it is from, oh, look at that. I don't know. Is it Longburger? I don't know. Longaberger Pottery, made in the USA. I did not know that they made stoneware, you guys. I know that they make baskets. So that is really cool. I'll have to look that up. That one was $3.99. And talking about, you guys are probably gonna like get me in comments, Longaberger baskets. Look at what I found at Savers. The leather handles are gorgeous, okay? Gorgeous and in great condition. Perfect size basket. Perfection. And I could not believe that it was a Longburger basket and it was $6.49, but that's okay. These baskets are worth some money and I love that they're made in the USA. This one is actually stamped Ohio, 1996, 1991, something like that. It says Val. So I don't know if Val made it or somebody that pre-owned it, but it is in perfect condition, no breaks, no nothing. The leather handles are what got me. I was like, yep, getting that. $6.49. Or is that a break? I don't know if that's a break or not. It doesn't look like it was ever attached. See that piece, but it doesn't look like it was ever attached to anything. Like it doesn't go anywhere. So I think that's like the end piece. I don't know. It doesn't look like it's broken. Like it's not like shredded, you know, where it usually would break. All right, we only got a little bit more, I think. John found this for $1.99 and he thought it was really, really cool. He was like, I could send this to a tattoo artist and they would love it. And it actually has on the back of it, the praying hands are much, much more than just a work of art. They are the soul's creation of a deeply thankful heart. They are a priceless masterpiece. I'm not going to read all of it, but there is like a whole novel on the back of it, and it was $1.99. So I'm gonna actually see if he wanted to keep that or if we're listing that. I'm not quite sure. I found these beautiful candlestick holders, and they are made in India. Not sure what metal they are. I love that they're tarnished. I love the patina. I don't know if you could see like the black on there. Good weight to them, very clean inside. And these were $2.49 each. Definitely worth it. Candlestick holders do pretty well. I actually don't have that. I don't think I have much DIY stuff in here. Go me. I found this beautiful cross. I have a gal, Elaine, she loves crosses. And usually I buy just hanging crosses. But I saw this one and it feels almost like it's wood. But it could be like an imitation. I don't know. But it looks like it's wood, feels like it's wood, and the engraving on it was so pretty. And I paid $6.99 for it. I like how somebody unfortunately wrote in permanent marker on the felt, $17.99. So who knows where that was at one point, but very beautiful. And if it doesn't sell like this, I will probably paint and wax it because that would look pretty painted in wax. I did get this to do a DIY. It's already pretty, but I just want to put like a mold or something on here, give it a new salt wash color. And I thought the greenery, I just have to actually like play around with the greenery. It's not like dusty or gross. It has like the faux soil in there. So it was actually a nice piece and it was only $3.49. So I definitely grabbed that. Yeah, like over here, you look janky, but we just have to spread out the leaves and stuff. And this will be a great piece. Yeah, they're just all like bundled together. So we'll be doing this in an upcoming DIY video. $3.49 for that. I already did that. I found, look at this, for a vignette or a tiered tray, y'all, $2.99 for, this one actually says, what is this? Rochester. And look at the details on this pot. Even the handles have details on them. So pretty. Look at the mouth of that. So gorgeous. The lid is still intact. And this, it looks like it has a couple dents. That's okay. It's old. It needs some character. And look at even like the detail going down. So beautiful. This was $2.99 and it has like a black wood handle. Grab that. That was gorgeous. I grabbed this wine rack, or you can use it for your rolling pins. If you guys love displaying your rolling pins or you craft rolling pins, of course you could use it for its intended purpose of wine, but I loved it. It was, it's a heavy metal. Don't think it's cast iron technically, but it's a very heavy metal. It is a beautiful color. It's a nice creamy color, distressed back to black, and it has a handle. John's like, what is that? So you could carry your wine bottles from the kitchen to the living room to drink, or why does it have a handle? I'm like, you got me. So if you guys know, let me know. But very, very beautiful. And I paid $5.49 for that. But like, it's heavy. Like my arm is getting, well, maybe I'm just weak. Oh no. All right. Got these to DIY. Surprisingly, they were only $3.99 each. This is just dirty, but I'm either thinking just putting transfers straight on the galvanized bucket, or we can paint them. I think the easier flip would be just putting some beautiful transfers, but I'm not sure. Great condition. They're just Hobby Lobby. They were originally $14.99. They have the keyholes in the back for hanging, so that's perfection. So I did buy those to flip. I bought this big thing. Now, I don't know if I'm going to keep this. It would just be expensive to ship because the box would have to be so big to ship it out. So I'm not sure, but the wood or whatever they used looks very good. I couldn't tell you if this is old, if it's new. I'm not sure how I would find that out in these tobacco baskets, but it does have some wear to it, as you can see, like right here. It's not something that's like coming off anytime soon, but the color was really, really pretty. And I did like that it doesn't look cheap. Like this looks like real pieces of wood on here. Like it's weathered. It's kind of splintery looking, I guess you could say. And it was $4.49. So I was kind of shocked. I told you in the last haul though that I feel like they're going down in their basket prices, and that could be because they have so many baskets. So I grabbed that one. Yeah, not sure if I'll list that or not. But then it's like, I need to tell myself, then why did you buy it? If you're not planning on listing it, you're not going to use it. Why'd you buy it? Because it was cool? I guess so. Oh gosh, this is already 46 minutes, y'all. All right. Found these beautiful baskets as well. I found 2 of them. And these are so pretty, especially if you're into like the cottage core. I mean, you know, farmhouse. You don't even have to be into those things because these would look beautiful anywhere. You could put a topiary in here. You could use them for decor purposes, like fill it with like grocery bags, put fruit in there, whatever you want, or just actually use a plant in them. And these were $3.49 each. And these are quality baskets. Like they are thick. They ain't going nowhere. They are sturdy. Like they are wound tight. So I grabbed those because I was like, if nobody buys them, I will probably use them. Because I could see those like on the fireplace, like staggered a little bit with some big florals coming out of them for spring. All right. John found this. It is just a brass little pot. Love the shape of it. So many things we could do with it. That will be on the website. I found one of these. Don't know if I'm going to keep it or sell it because I'm like, I could actually use it. It's a really nice one, actually. Like, really nice one. Now let's try to close. It looks newer for sure, and it was $3.99. So I grabbed that. And then the finale, I guess, would be all of these pieces. So I found this at Salvation Army. It was $4.98. And I grabbed it because it almost matches all 3 of these candlesticks that I found at Turnstiles. So you can see it's black, it's engraved, it's wood, it's beautiful. And I don't have any intentions on painting that because I found these beautiful wood candlesticks at Turnstiles. Now, again, I paid up on them. I paid $9.99 for the biggest, $8.99 for medium, and then $7.99 for the smaller one. But I didn't care because they are wood and they are beautiful. So you can see all of the engraving in there, the wood coming through, and they're pretty basic on bottom. So if you're someone that doesn't like all that ornate detail stuff, these are going to be for you. It even has like the natural just like crack of like that wood. It's not broken. It's not going down like the side. It almost looks like a piece of like a knot in the wood. And then you got the medium size. I feel like this one you could see more of the wood come through a little bit. These are so pretty. Again, these are something I would have probably kept for myself if we are like would be decorating, because I feel like they would look so good. Like if you have a round dining room table with some greenery, some beautiful LED candles on here. Here's this one. Not as much wood grain came through on this one, but super, super beautiful. And I don't know, I felt like these are a bit lighter than this, but the like, see the detail up there? I just felt like it kind of went. So I picked it up and it wasn't even at the same store. So I'm going to list the 3 candle holders as a set together. Then if they don't sell, I'll probably keep them. Let's be real. I was going to say paint them, but I'll probably keep them as is. And then this one I will list separately. And I just love that. Look at all that detail. So pretty. I love it. So you guys, wait, oh, there were a couple other things. I got this to just craft with. Anytime I see things like this, they're great for bases. It was $2.49. So this is gonna look good with anything on it. A cheese board, a bowl. I also found, y'all, if you have kids, grandkids, nieces, nephews, these are Vans, okay? Do you see the bottom of those? The waffles are hardly, they're not even hardly. They look like nobody ever worn them. The only way you would know is the dirt that's stuck right there. Like, look, they're not even worn right there. These are white. And look at that. Guess how much? $4.49. Vans are $50 to $60 for children sizes. So this is a size, I think 2.5. I don't think Everly's quite in them. Even Everett wanted these, but he is in a 13.5. So I bought them because I was like, I will put these up in your closet for $4.50. Yes. All right. This one, you guys, is last. There was actually this. Sorry. This was $8.99. Don't know how I will ship this to y'all, but beautiful, of course. It is metal, and the birds are stunning. It is a votive holder. Didn't come with any of the glass votive pieces, but you could easily get those at the Dollar Tree, or if you want colored ones, Hobby Lobby. And this was $8.99, and I thought it was worth it because of the beautiful birds, the branches, and the leaves. So I found that one. Okay, now really, the last one, you guys. I don't know why I waited so long to show you this, because I got it like a few weeks back at that garage sale type of thrift store I told you guys about. And as of right now, I'm going to keep it until we get our kitchen finished. And then if it's just not going with the kitchen, then I will sell it. It is a copper bread box. Oh my gosh, you guys. And the patina that's on here, I'm not doing anything. It is so, it's like rusty and the top. And then this is a wooden handle. Look at that. It has a metal shelf in it. Lincoln Beauty Wear. Oh my gosh. Is that not the coolest thing you've ever seen? Oh my gosh. It's stunning. So the price tag, because remember that garage sale one, they were having 50% off when I went there. This was marked $15 and I got it for $7.50. And I am determined to wait and see if it'll look good in the kitchen, because we're doing white cabinets, white countertops, and then these pops of like copper throughout with greenery. Oh my gosh. I just hope it, you know, when you're thinking of something, I hope it actually like turns into what I'm thinking. But if it does not, then I will list it on the website. So I can't wait. Oh, and then you guys, I'm one of those people that like is on the phone and I'm like, all right, I'll let you go. And then I keep talking. I will be listing the set of pewter bunny utensils that I was going to keep for myself. I'm never going to use these ever. I am never going to use these. I don't host anything. I have like all but 2 friends here in Kansas, and I don't have family out here. So I'm never going to use those. So those will be on the website as well. Make sure to go over unicorndustdesigns.com. Just because you hold things in your cart does not mean it is saved. And I hope you guys enjoyed this. We are going live on Facebook and YouTube at 9 p.m. Central tonight. So I will see you over there. Happy shopping. And as always, you guys, thank you for allowing me to do this, to thrift, to resell. I think it's so much fun. I love, love, love chatting with you guys and talking about all of these amazing thrift finds. So thank you for allowing me to do this with my time, and I appreciate you, and I cannot wait to see your orders come through. Bye.